Marry your girlfriend. Why not? One of my homeboys, he called me yesterday and he asked me, I just proposed, and he asked me, how did you know she was the one? Like, what made you feel like you could propose? And I said, bro, there's no such thing as the one. There is someone, but the one, no. Because if you spend your whole life or a good bit of your life trying to find the one, you'll never find anyone that'll fit into the box that you've designed. Because people change and they shift and they grow. So the one might look different in 10 years. So if you marry the one, she's not going to be the same one in like 5 years, 4 years, because people change. I told him when I decided to propose to my lady, I told him I was proposing to the Holy Spirit inside of her. Because I know if she changes, it'll be her changing towards God. Her image, her being, it will be being shifted into being more Christ-like. That'll be the change that will happen. And this is for my brothers and sisters of Christ. Because like, if you decide to marry someone and they're not a believer, they could change for the better. I'm not saying that a person who's not a believer can't change for the better, but you don't really know what direction they'll change. But when you commit yourself to someone who has the Holy Spirit inside of them, you're committing yourself to God. You're committing yourself, they're not God, but you're committing yourself to the calling that God has on their life. Because God is going to continue to shape them and mold them into great things with Him being the center, so you can trust in the divine plan of the Lord as they change for Him. Because all of that being said, they're going to be changing for His glory and His glory alone. So you yourself need to be willing to change and grow and become the man that God is calling you to be. When it comes to knowing if you're ready personally to propose to your girlfriend or whether you're ready to be married, I think it's all about just dying to yourself daily, learning how to do that, and just spending a lot of time in your word. The more time you spend in your word, the more you realize that marriage isn't about you. It's a sacrifice. It's about God's love for His people. Marriage is a representation of God's love for the church. So I mean, men, we're called to love our wives as Christ loves the church. We got to be willing to put our lives on the line for our women. But you got to understand why we're called to do that. The same way Christ died on the cross for us, we're called to die to our flesh daily for our lady, for our wife, not for your girlfriend, though it's good practice to die to yourself for her, but we're called to die to ourselves for our wives. Man, I think life is so cool because it's like you don't know what's next. Like I can see I'm planning a wedding right now. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about everything that's gonna come with that, but I don't know what tomorrow holds. Like there's this venue we want and it should be available May 17th, but we don't know if we're gonna get it. And I think like that's the fun. Like we don't know. It's so much unknown and it's so cool to me. Like I proposed, bro. I'm still in school. I'm still in college. I'm still in school. I don't have a job. School is my job, but I proposed to her with no job. No, no, So that may sound silly, but like in my situation it works because the way that my schooling is, they're kind of helping me financially, so I'm gonna use that financial help for us, but I think it's fun. I think it's a cool part of life I'm about to enter into. So I think I'm gonna just be chatting it up with myself as I'm talking to this camera. I'm really talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all, but I think it'll be cool to look back on this and see how my ideas change or my mind changes as I grow and as the Lord continues to shape me into the man He's calling me to be. I think it'll be really cool. Some people say I proposed too quick, that my timeline was too fast. But I think it's only too fast if I know how long I'm going to live. Like I'm expecting to live long, but I don't know how long I'm going to live. Like I could die tomorrow. So in relation to time, me proposing, I'm just trying to get after it. Cuz if I die tomorrow, then I didn't propose fast enough. Cuz if I die tomorrow, then I would have never got the opportunity to marry my lovely lady. But if I don't die tomorrow and I just keep living, then that's great. That's the plan. That's what we want. That's why you don't drink hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is the quickest way to end your life. Do not drink hand sanitizer because there's nothing good that drinking hand sanitizer will do for you. Understand me? You can drink a lot of things. You can drink water. You can drink lemonade. You can even drink what? Milk. You can drink milk. Yes. Yes. If you're lactose intolerant, you can still drink milk. But hand sanitizer, it will never be beneficial for you to drink. So with all of that being said, why not marry your girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? If it's financials that's stopping you, why not build together? Why not be broke together? Better to be broke as two than be broke as one. Because at least if you're broke as two, then one person can get up and then you get up with them and they all get up together and they can help you up. But if you're broke by yourself, who's going to help you? I'm not saying marry somebody because you're broke. No. No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is it's okay not to have everything figured out as you step towards marriage. As long as you have your eyes on the Lord as you step towards marriage, you'll be all right. Walk in faith. This is my journey. I'm walking in faith. I'm taking things forward with my lady. I'm walking in faith. Everybody's journey is different, You might get married at 63, 23, 13, if that's legal in your state. Maybe, maybe. But yeah. One thing that I personally, in today's day, think is important as when you walk towards marriage with your person, y'all gonna become one. Y'all gonna be moving in unison like this. You know what I'm saying? Part of me still thinks it's important though to keep your individuality in a sense of still finding hobbies and things you like to do alone. Because although y'all are one, I do think it's important to continue to feed your spirit individually as well as feed your spirit together. Feed your hobbies individually as well as have hobbies together. I think it's good to have a mix, even in marriage. Although I'm not married yet, I did drop to that knee, which means I'm going in that direction. I'm swimming in that direction with my goggles on, prepared for everything that can come my way. Everything. This right here, what we're doing here, this is what's it called? A non-stimulating, what is it called? When you got all that stuff, like, when you just scrolling, like, is it stimulation? Like, you keep watching stuff, and this is a calm session. Ain't too much going on, no flipping back and forth. Just one man under one God, with one camera, one phone, 3 different circles on the phone. But overall, it's just one device. It's a cell phone. I'm making this video on a cell phone. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, this is my first little Caleb talk as I move to a new phase in my life. Really just documenting this just for the hoo-has and the giggle-wops. Will I post this? God only knows, am I right? But if I do post this, God bless you and God bless me. God bless you and God bless me. Namaste. Have a great night. Kazoinkers! Kajungle! Ka-wham wham wop! See you on the other side. Bye. Alright, let's see what this is talking about.